Okay, so what was your thing in high school? Were you playing sports? What were you doing?
No.
Did you find theater?
No. I wish I had.
So what just still crying in the back of the class?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's just a black hole. No, I did hate high school, but I went to a lot of like local band shows and I got into music.
Oh, okay.
And
yeah, I saw some weird ass videos of you on YouTube in a band.
In a band?
Yeah, you were like dancing with a band.
What?
Yeah, did you not know? It was
What
like,
video are you talking about?
I don't know.
I think you're maybe combining. There's like I interviewed Travis Barker. That's online.
You're like you were. I thought you were performing with this band.
It must have been somebody else that came up.
No.
I have not performed with a band.
Okay, keep talking. You're going to all this band stuff.
I wrote an article for the Miami Herald on this like local band. I was published at the Miami Herald. I had an internship there my senior year.
Oh, cool. How did that happen? Just somebody saw you at a concert and was like, "Hey, kid, you got the moxie."
No. I had the internship already, and then I just got published while I was there. They would sort of assign me different things, and then they had me write something about this local show, and then it was in the paper, which was cool.
What made you want to intern at the newspaper?
I was interested in writing, and so I thought maybe I wanted to be a journalist. I don't, but I thought maybe I did, and this is how I figured out that I don't.
That's super cool.
Yeah, but I was writing always. Like I would win like first or second place at like the youth fair and poetry prizes.
Oh, wow,
short
cool.
Stories. Yeah, thanks.
That's super cool. So it was like creative stuff.
Yeah.
As well as the reviews of local bands.
Yeah,
That's
I was
super cool.
like writing, but not really. There was like a school like poetry book that came out, and I had some stuff in there.
Nice.
But I think that's also why I got so into music. It was always about the lyrics for me.
Oh, sure.
It still is. Like Leonard Cohen's my favorite, and
Oh,
it's
sure.
all just poetry.
How'd you get that internship? Was that via the school, or
Yeah,
did
it
you
was through
just
the
like
school.
show up and be like, "Give me an internship"?
I don't remember exactly how it happened, but it was through the school, and I remember.
It's so weird to have an internship in high school, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't that seem weird?
It was my senior year. Yeah, it does seem weird. I know that I was a rock star because I was supposed to be there every day, and I showed up and they were like, "We have enough interns. You can just come in once a week." So I would just leave school at
That's
like
pretty
noon,
cool.
5 days a week, and I would just intern one of them.
And it was school sponsored.
Yeah.
So you could get away with it.
Yeah.
That's so
So
weird.
I just would leave. It was great. And I did have the best teacher I ever had senior year. And
Who
I
was
think
that?
about that a lot. Mr. Shinosky. I named a character after him in a series that we did for Maker that'll never come out because they're owned by Disney now, and it's
Right.
very off-brand. It's
Right.
this like offensive comedy. But he was my AP English teacher, and like it was the only time I loved a class and looked forward to going to class, and it was
Really?
hard.
Why? What was so great about him?
He was very into like pressing people's buttons in a way that like I remember. This is boring. You don't want to hear about
No,
this.
I do want to hear about this. Why would I not?
Well, I remember like this is the best example I can find. I love Lord Byron, who is also a poet, and there's this poem that he released that's basically a letter to his wife.
Okay.
He would cheat on his wife and then basically attacked her for not standing by his side in this very manipulative poem letter thing.
Oh.
And he was asking the question, was she right to leave him or was she wrong to leave him? And so somebody was like, of course. You know, he cheated on her. He broke his vow, whatever. And he's like, but you promised to love me forever till death do us part. And I could see the student getting really frustrated and upset.
Sure.
But I could also see how he was just doing it deliberately to
Right.
sort of provoke a reaction.
Devil's
and that was
advocate
fun.
style.
Yeah. It was fun because he like cared and he would make you care.
And he challenged you.
Yeah. And
Not
it
a lot
was-
of teachers challenge you.
It's true.
Especially me.
It's true.
Was that a AP English lit or lit?
Yeah.
Lit?
Lit.
See, I sucked at English in high school. I wish I remember. I took both of them, and I don't remember the difference between either of them.
I didn't retain anything else. Like, I'm a horrible mathematician. I feel I'm
I was good at
embarrassed
math.
by my. Good for you.
I wasn't good at English. I still suck at English.
You seem to be passing. You seem fluent. So that's good.
Right, but when I'm like typing, it doesn't make any sense. It's very
Really?
bad.
Yeah.
So you're writing a lot. You're doing an intern. That's pretty cool. I mean,
Yeah.
it seems like you found a creative outlet.
Yeah.
And it seems like that's something you thrived at.
Yeah, I mean, it was still hard. I think I've never been good with authority. So, like, when the editor would give me notes and I didn't agree with them, it would piss me off even then.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, I listened. But sometimes it would just be, like, changing around one or two words.
Yeah, you got it.
Where you're like,
It's just a power play.
exactly. And even
You said
then, that would bother me.
You said it's the Miami Herald?
Yeah.
That's the big one. That's
It is.
the big one, right?
Yeah.
That's
it's
pretty
big-
cool.
Big Miami paper.